Hey, Crazy Boy here. Today we're going to be talking about HeimVision Smart Doorbell. We're going to review it today, guys. I'm going to tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad. Stay tuned. Hey, Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the HeimVision Smart Doorbell, HB1 to be exact. So from time to time, companies reach out to me, and HeimVision reached out to me and asked me if I would review their doorbell. I said yes, as long as it's an honest review, whether they like it or not. They agreed to it. They've watched the show. You guys know how I am if you watch me on a regular basis. Now, right off the bat, the packaging is actually really nice. It has a really good feel. It's a nice size box. I like it. So what comes in this box? It comes with HeimVision Doorbell Camera, mount, battery-powered chime, it's like a little box that makes a chime, and tools that you'll need to install it. So here's a look at the camera itself. Right now it is on motion detections, so you'll see that little blue chime there. That actually means that it's recording. This is basically the doorbell right here. At the bottom there's a specialty screw that you could screw it right in. They do provide you with a tool to unscrew it and screw it back in. It's this little L-shaped star looking screwdriver. Underneath that there's a little weather type seal for the actual charging port, and it does come with the charger. You plug it right in there, hook it into a USB. It took me overnight to charge this for the first time, but what you're looking at here is the actual camera, motion sensor, which I believe is heat censored because I don't get a lot of false alerts, which is really nice. You got your speaker right here, you got the push button, which the chime's over there. I'm going to show you that in a second. You got the mic on the side, and then you got the connections on the back if you want to wire this into a 12-volt doorbell ringer. So if you want to replace the doorbell, you can do that. And there's screws on the back here to open up the back to remove the battery and also add the SD card. Now the SD card is right underneath the battery pack. You just pop out the battery and push in that SD card. It also comes with the chime. It's got a USB connection right on the side here if you want to power this permanently. You don't want to use the batteries. I'm using the batteries. The batteries go right in the back here. Ta-da! Then you have buttons on the side. One is a programming button, one is a sound button, and one is a sound button. You can change different sounds. Well, that sounds nice. No, it's kind of boring. Sounds like a supermarket to me. Let's talk features of this bad boy. It is 1080p HD video with 166 wide angle view. It has human detection and alerts that will alert you right to your phone. So if some human passes your door, you can turn on the motion sensor and it will detect the human, not birds, not cats, nothing else, just actual humans and some cars from time to time. Mine's been detecting cars. Now you can wire this into an existing doorbell setup that you have, but this is completely wireless. I didn't do that. I don't have a doorbell chime, and that's kind of why I was interested in this product. It is completely wireless. It has a battery right in the back here. They say it will last up to 6 months of continuous use, and so is the chime. It is completely wireless if you put batteries in it. The fact that it's wireless makes it really easy to install. Now this also has night vision and it automatically switches, which is really nice. Some don't, like my Kuna that's sitting out there that I did a review on that I wasn't very happy with. Didn't have night vision. They figured it had the light. This is IP65 waterproofed. You know, I've had rainstorms hitting it and nothing happened bad with it, so it is waterproof to my understanding. So this is really easy to install. I actually put this on my storm door with some sticky strips. Charge this bad boy overnight, put batteries in the chime, put that in the living room after this was done charging, put it in its slot, screwed it in with that little screw. That didn't sound good. And then started playing with it. And I've been playing with this for over a week and a half now. So the price of this bad boy is only $89.99. That's it, guys. 90 bucks. and you got a video doorbell. Now there's also cloud service on this, and I'll show you the prices right here. You don't have to subscribe into the cloud service, although it is recommended just in case someone does try to steal it or take it or try to do something. It's kind of just peace of mind. You can go with the cheap one for $2.99 a month, and it'll upload to the cloud so that we can see who took it. You do not have to use the cloud service. You can just use the SD card and be able to view all the video off the SD card remotely. So let's take a look at the video quality of this camera. This is what the HeimVision actually looks like and sounds like. So here is a sample of what you would see when you're actually using this doorbell. This is the video quality. This is the sound. This is what you're going to hear. So that's the daytime video. Let's take a look at the nighttime video. The night vision looks like. This is also the sound, the video, and it shows you basically what this is going to look like. So there you go with the nighttime video. I think it looks pretty good, guys. I think this is shaping up to be a very nice looking camera. So the video doorbell does have motion detection. It alerts you and sends you up a quick alert on your phone, but when the button is pushed, it takes a snapshot of the person that pushed the button and sends it over to your phone and acts as almost a phone call. Instead of me trying to explain this, I'm going to show you a quick video demonstration. I want to show you in real time how fast this is. So let's go take a look at it on my phone. Just tap on that right there, and you can see a little preview, and we're going to hit talk. I want to see how this works. Hello, Christina. What brings you to my neighborhood?
Hello, Crazy Will. I'm here checking out your new HeimVision doorbell.
How's the sound sound?
The sound sounds really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help the neighbors mowing, but other than that, it sounds really good.
Yeah, I don't really hear that in the background.
Mowing right next to our fence.
You own this house, so just let yourself in. And it's that easy. I just hit the hang up button, and that's how easy it connects, and it works really, really well. And so yeah, that's really impressive. I really appreciate my wife taking time out of her day to do that for me. She really is a gem, and she stands behind everything I do. As you can see, it's almost like a phone call. I will say that it works better if you have it open in the background of your phone. It works a lot better. If it isn't, then there's a little blurb that comes down, and you tap on it, and then it brings you there. I have tested it from when I was at work, and I've also tested it on cellular. Still works pretty good as long as you have good cellular service. It's like any of these cameras. Now let's take a quick look at the app, which will show you all the great features that this has to offer. Alright, so let's go and take a look at this app. It is Heim Life app right there. We're going to click on that, the little blue H, and that loads. It loads really quick. And now if I hit play right in the middle, this is all live. Boom. That quick. I didn't edit that or anything. That's how fast it is. And now from this live view, I can do screenshots, I could do intercom, I can record, and I could turn on motion detection, which I want the motion detection on. If you click on history, you actually have the history. It's the full day history of the camera, and you can actually move in here, in and out of the history, and you can actually see what went on for the day. Let's see if we can find something interesting. If you click on the plus button, you can zoom in and out. See, I'm going to zoom in quite a bit there, and you actually have to get on it. That's the only issue that I have with this. So if I stopped right there, it'd say there's no video, and now it went back to 10 something. So we'll zoom back out, and this is where it gets a little frustrating because you have to find the video you're looking for. It constantly wants to go back to the front. Let's click on that. So there I am mowing the lawn. You can see that. And if we zoom in, you'll notice there's a little red dot there. I'll zoom in even more. That's when the motion was detected. That'll be either red underneath there, and it takes a little clip a little bit past it. It will either be red for motion detection, or it'll be a yellowish or orangish color if it was button push. Let's see if I could show you. You could see it's more yellowish color. That means somebody pushed the button. And so it only started recording as soon as somebody pushed the button. And you could see right there when she pushed the button, that's when it started recording. You can also, when you tap the screen, you can mute the sound, or you can click on the double arrows in the corner, and that makes it full screen. Unfortunately, when I do this while I'm trying to screen record, it knocks it out, but it does go full screen, so I don't want to do that and stop. The history board on a micro SD card, I got a 64 gig micro SD card on there. And the cloud actually backs up throughout the day. As soon as it's done recording to the SD card, it starts backing up through the Wi-Fi to the server. If you go up to the top here and you click on these double lines up in the right-hand corner, you get all the information you need. What it's called, I called it doorbell camera. It gives, that's the device name. You could share the device. You can get device information. You got basic functions, which you can turn the night vision on automatically. You can do the speaker volume. You can leave a message. This is really great for women that are living alone or their husbands are gone a lot. And I don't mean to sound sexist, and I'm sure this is offending someone. You can leave a comment like you are doing right now. If you want a man's voice or you just want a pre-recorded message, you can just click on this. I named this one, I made a quick message, and up like we're not here right now, which is not a good idea to play. It was just test, but I could do another voice recording of my voice saying hello, so that way if my wife is scared that a man's at the door, she can use my voice to say, I'm busy right now, please come back, or vice versa. It's a really cool feature. I really thought that was cool that you can answer it that way instead of actually using the door microphone. Mechanical chime, that's only if you have, I believe, if you have it wired up, you have to turn that on. I'm not sure. Power management. Battery, I've been playing with this for over 7 days, and by the time I get this video released, it'll be almost 3 weeks. Only after 7 days, and I've been playing with this a lot. The battery power is only at 93%. If you remember during the review, I showed you how big those batteries are, and they're rechargeable. So the battery power is awesome. So let's go back. That's basic functions. You have alarm setting, motion detection low. You can turn it low, high, only alarm when people are detected during the day or during night. So, and then you have your SD card. This is where you can change the duration of recording. I do it for a minute because I like to see as much as I can. Tells you the capacity, and you can format it and erase the whole SD card if you want. And you got all that information right there. Where you see the little like wannabe YouTube sign looking thing there, the play button, and it has a little notification. I like using this. If you click on it, and I love this, it gives you snapshots of everything set off the motion detection like I have, or if somebody pushed the doorbell button. But it did all this, and it gives you little snapshots, and I like this. And you can actually look at the snapshot, or you can click on this play button right here, and you can actually play the clip back, which I thought was really cool. So you don't have to go through the timeline like I did earlier. You could do it through the cloud too, but it's a lot slower. You also have messages here, and this is another way to get it. You could go to share device, you can go to alarm messages, and then you have system messages here. System messages is just messages that they send you. But if you go to the alarm messages and you click on doorbell, you go to that same screen again. So that's just a quicker way. And that's basically the app.
So that was a quick look at the app. It is pros and cons time, guys.
Pros!
Video quality is great. It has 166-degree viewing angle, so you're getting almost the whole porch. You can kind of see when they're coming in, when they're going. Battery lasts a long time. I am on week 2 now, and the battery is at like 92%. So the battery, I really feel that it's gonna last the 6 months. If you follow me on Instagram, I keep up to date with stuff like that. I put a little comments here and there. I really love the feature where it rings you like a phone and it shows you a photo of the person that is pushing the doorbell button. I think that's just a cool feature. I love how fast it connected too. Really great app. Easy to use, easy to get in and out of there, not very confusing. I love that they made it dumb simple. The two-way talk works really great. There is a little bit of a delay, but it works a lot better than other systems that I have tried. If you watch my channel, you know I have tons of cameras. A lot of them have the two-way talk, and not many of them execute it well. SD card recording, which is really nice. You can have different sizes available to you. So if you want a lot of video or a little video, you can do that, and you don't need to subscribe to a cloud like other video doorbells. Cons! There's a little bit of a lag in the app. Like all these, they all have a little bit of a lag. This one wasn't as bad. It works better if you have it open in the background in your phone. So basically, you open up the app and you leave it running in the background, and you'll be able to get quicker connection. That's the only thing, and that's with every one of these products with this camera two-way talk kind of feature. You have to have it open in the background. It just makes things easier. By the time you click on it and it loads the app and gets on there, and logs in and does all the stuff it needs to do, the person could have probably walked away. As of now, does not work with any smart devices. It calls itself smart, but it's not working with your Echo device or your Google devices. It's not working with any of them, or your Google Play TV or your Alexa Show. It doesn't do any of those. So I think they missed the bar with that. It's not a deal breaker for me. I think it's great the way it is. And a lot of that stuff can be pretty gimmicky because they say they got it and it takes forever to load on the screen or on the show. Cloud service. Would have liked to see at least one day of free cloud service, but they did kind of compensate with that with the SD card, so I can't bash them on that. I just wish there was a way, if somebody took this device, because I have it taped onto my door, if they just ripped it off, I'm sure if it's screwed on it's more secure, but if they ripped it off my door and took off with it, there's no record of it. The SD card's gone, the video files are gone, everything's gone. There's no cloud service in that aspect. So you would have to, for anti-theft kind of things, you would have to go with the cloud service. Would have been nice to have some cloud service for like one day, and then, you know, and then it goes over itself. So it's that easy to install. You click it in, you put the little screw in it, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, putting that little stupid screw in it is actually a really pain in the butt. You actually have to push down on the button and screw it back in. Very frustrating. My overall thoughts, guys, this is really hard for me because I didn't know if this was gonna be a product I really liked. I just said yes to the review because it was something different to put on my channel, and shockingly, I am so impressed with the connectivity of it, more than other products that I have reviewed on this porch that will remain nameless. But the connectivity is really great. This is really gonna be hard for me because it says smart, but it's not really smart. So, you know, can't connect to your devices, and I don't really want to hold that against it. But as of now, after playing with it for almost 2 weeks now, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, guys. I think it's a winner for 90 bucks for the price point, for what you're getting for the price. And right now they're offering another 15%. If you look down in the description below, you know, that brings it down to a really, really hard to beat price, and for what you're getting, the value, I think it's well worth it. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, guys. I definitely think this is a product really worth going out and getting, and I'm gonna continue on using it. I didn't know if I would be. Usually I see stuff like this and I pass on it, and I get a lot of emails, and I went ahead and jumped on this because I was like, you know, it's something different. It's still cameras, but it's a little different. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if this helped you in any way, and remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys! Alright. You're still here? You haven't clicked on all these videos that I made? Or better yet, like button? Or even better, subscribe button? Just putting it out there.